Welcome back to another Scratch tutorial. Today we'll be talking about how your sprites move. Scratch allows your sprites a complex range of movement, and since moving sprites appear in a lot of projects, it's pretty important to understand everything before you move on. Last week we mentioned several blocks, including the When Flag is Clicked block and the Move 10 Steps block. Go ahead and drag both of those out to the coding area and attach them to each other. Now if you remember, the white areas on each block can be clicked and edited to show different numbers. You know that we can change this to show another positive number like 30. But what if we change this into a negative number? When we change move 10 steps to move negative 10 steps, you'll see that the cat moves backwards, or to the left. This is because the move block tells the cat to move in whatever direction it's pointing in. Adding a negative sign tells the cat to move in the opposite direction from where it's facing. Since the cat is facing towards the right, moving negative 10 steps causes it to move to the left. You can change what direction the cat points in by using this block, Point in Direction. Drag this block out to the coding area and attach it to the script. Make sure that you attach it before the move block, so the cat points in that direction before it starts moving. You can change the number in this block by typing directly here, or you can use the arrow to choose between 4 basic directions. I changed the block to say point in direction 180, which is down. Now when I press play, the cat will point down, but it will move up, because I told it to move negative 10 steps. Remember, for the move block, a positive number means that the cat will move in the direction it's pointing in, while a negative number means the cat will move in the opposite direction. Okay, so what if I want multiple move blocks? Well, let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to drag another move block out and put it under the first one. So now my script says to move negative 10 steps, then move 10 steps. When I press the flag, however, it looks like nothing's happening. This is because move happens immediately, almost like the cat is teleporting from one place to another. And the pause between these two blocks is so small that you can't see the cat move backwards 10 steps, then move forwards 10 steps. So it looks like the cat just stays in place. How do we fix this? If we go to the yellow control menu, we'll see a block that says wait 1 second. Drag this out and snap it between the two move blocks. Now we can see the cat move backwards 10 steps, then wait, then move forwards 10 steps. You can change the number in the wait 1 second block to decrease or increase the amount of time between moving. Okay, here's an exercise. Make the cat move in a square when the green flag is clicked. The cat should move up, move right, move down, then move left, so it ends up in the same position as before. Go ahead and pause the video and try doing that now. Alright, so if we want the cat to move in a square, we need it to point in different directions. First we want it to point up. Then we want it to move some steps. You may have had to make this number bigger to make the square more obvious. I'll change it to 100 steps. And then we want it to wait a bit, so we can clearly see it perform each move. We can do that again for all the directions by right-clicking and pressing duplicate, so that we don't have to drag out all the blocks again. Just remember to change the directions to make it a square. And there you have it! Your cat just moved in the square. You can change the number of steps your cat takes to increase or decrease the size of the square. Okay, let's move on. One thing you may have noticed is that the cat looks like it's upside down when it's facing the left. Since cats don't usually walk like this, we should probably find a way to keep the cat right side up at all times. If you scroll down to the motion menu, you'll see this block that says Set Rotation Style Left-Right. Drag that out and snap it in place before the other blocks. What this block does is it defines whether the cat's image can rotate. Currently, our rotation style is all around, which means that the cat's picture will point in whatever direction the cat is pointing in. Makes sense, but we want to make it look like the cat can only face left and right. So we change the set rotation style to left-right. Now when we press play, the cat will look like it's only facing right or facing left. In reality, however, the cat is still pointing in the direction we told it to, which is why it can still move in a square. This is useful for platform games, for example, when you want the cat to jump up or move left, but you don't want it to face the sky or walk upside down. And one last thing. If you go here to the sprites area, you can always click this little eye at the corner of each sprite's picture. This will show you information like the sprite's name, which you can edit, and the coordinates, direction, and rotation style. You can also press the arrow to go back. If you want a challenge before the next tutorial, check out these two blocks right here. What's the difference between moving and changing X and Y? Hint, it has something to do with the sprite's direction. Try to figure it out. In the next lesson, we'll talk about costumes and the repeat block, so make sure you tune in. And until then, happy coding and thanks for watching.